It's insane how far they can throw their grenades. Have you noticed? Wow, all these grenades, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, dude, as soon as you run forward, I had one more sniper left. I got like fucking massive grenades on my face. But as soon as I got close, dude, I got fucking shredded. Bomb rush.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube family? I am so hyped right now. Drop a like if you feel me. Identity in the building with my very first Outriders build. And if you didn't know already, I do guides, cover new Outriders information, and make builds from the Technomancer all the way to the Devastator. So don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Now, do I have a treat for you? Because this build is absolutely insane. I'll call it Bleeding Fist with an extra 140% afflicted bleed damage. Yes, you heard it right. So with that much bleed damage, I think the name is justified. This build also has some crazy survivability, mainly due to it being a Devastator build, but also because of the way the skill tree has been structured. One thing I will say is that I hope you were farming legendaries during the demo, because there's one legendary weapon that makes this entire build come together in order to complete the savagery it brings. Let me stop running my mouth so I can show you what I got. Alright, if you're not familiar with the way skill trees work in Outriders, let me give you a brief overview. Here we have 3 paths. Basically, one for DPS, the second for survivability, and the third for your skills, or in Outriders terms, anomaly power. Whatever path you decide to choose will depict your playstyle. There are also nodes in certain areas along the path that allow you to traverse to other paths. This makes for varying hybrid playstyles, which I will be doing a lot of, by the way. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm doing in this build, so let me tell you about it. Bleeding Fist focuses on your seismic shifter tree mainly, in order to unlock the abilities to significantly increase the damage potency of your bleed. 3 abilities that do this specifically are the Anomaly Reservoir, which increases your anomaly power by 6%. This is a recurring ability that unlocks 5 times, and Bloodbath, which grants 30% bleed damage afflicted. This reoccurs only twice. The third one is Earth's Heritage, which increases all seismic skills base damage by 50%. And this is the final ability that you unlock in the seismic shifter tree. All of these combined give you a whopping 140% bleed damage afflicted to enemies. You can't get this any other way, trust me. And before getting started down the path of seismic shifter, make sure you begin at Vanquisher to lock down a shotgun master ability first. Then make your way all the way down to where your first Anomaly Reservoir ability is unlocked. After this is seismic shifter all the way. There are more nodes that you can branch off into the warden tree, but it's not worth going that route. Now, I talked about this briefly in one of my previous videos when discussing how cover is not really made for you in the game. It's honestly more for the enemy, but having all this will work to your advantage against these NPCs that like to just sit behind cover. And so I want to talk about the weapon I'm using. It's the Migraine SMG. Now, even if legendary weapons are lower level than others, they still have a unique element which gives them an advantage while using them. Plus, you can level them up as you go with titanium, which is rare, by the way. The mod that's specific to Migraine is called Bomb's Head. Now, this did not work in a demo, but after using it in a full game, I have to say it is a beastly mod. It helps a ton with crowd control as killing shots turn enemies into an anomaly bomb, dealing 232 damage. The second mod you want here is improved bleeding bullets. Alright, in the demo, the specific mod for Migraine was ultimate bleeding bullets, where there's no cooldown. You could shoot anybody and they'll just start to bleed. Well, they changed this for some reason. So the specific mod is now Bomb's Head, and it's fine because it works really well with a tier 2 bleeding bullets, which is the secondary mod I have. It synergizes perfectly with this playstyle. Having the ability to infinitely cause bleed, an insane bleed on top of that, is what you'll need in higher level difficulty. plus the Red River's ability that increases its duration by 30%. So with NPCs constantly hiding behind cover, all you need to do is shoot them while they're exposed to inflict this insane bleed. Then it doesn't even matter how long they hide behind cover. It's just passive damage that you'll be constantly dealing. You see, NPCs have a set HP value. Sometimes it's regained based on whatever anomaly powers they have, but you'll always be significantly affecting that with your bleed. For the secondary, you want this epic shotgun. It's called Rising Tide. Now this is an absolute god rolled shotgun, and I got lucky with this because it has Shield Maiden. This mod provides a shield just like the Trickster, but it's activated by simply shooting the enemy. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to get a kill with this. All you need to do is shoot the enemy, and you can stack this all the way up as long as you don't take damage, right? This, along with the Migraine, is one of the reasons I said this build has insane survivability. There's an ability in the seismic shifter tree, it's called Blood Donation, where you're healed for 25% of your bleed damage. So because you have a total of 140% bleed damage on your build, your health is constantly being healed by 35%. So a consistent heal from the bleed along with Shield Maiden is what translates to survivability. It's why the gear mods are very important. Now all of my gear is epic, and I have to say the synergy here is beautiful because check this out. Since I'm not really going the Vanquisher route for DPS mainly, I need something that'll help me deal more weapon damage. So Bloodlust is what I roll on the headgear in order to increase my damage as I get kills. Next we have Shield Zap. Now this will cause an electrical shock around you, dealing 652 damage. But you need to have a shield active. And guess what? Remember my god rolled shotgun, the Rising Tide? Well, that's where I'm getting my shield for a Shield Zap. And to add insult to injury, the second mod is Storm Whip. Oh my god, this is crazy. These builds are so detailed, but I want you to stay with me since I'm almost done, because if you want a build that'll get you through expeditions, higher level difficulty, or you just want to have fun and play comfortably and competitive with it, this is definitely certified for that. Okay, for the rest of the gear, I wanted to make everything cater to the skills I'm using, which are Earthquake, Gravity Leap, and Tremor. Earthquake is mainly why I call this build Bleeding Fist. This mod allows for me to use it twice, and Human Fortress gives me more survivability as it heals me while causing pulsating damage to NPCs in its vicinity. With the Bloodshock mod on my lower armor, it's another way I'm able to cause bleed. This increases survivability and damage as well. Now, there's one more mod that helps Earthquake, and it's Earth Legacy, which more than doubles its range. Man, I'm 1 and 2 tapping enemies every time I use this skill. Now, all of the other mods on the gear are here to increase my anomaly power, which also makes my bleed stronger. I'll just let you see for yourself what I got, and the full build breakdown will be in the description below, because I think I'm talking too much at this point, but I don't know what else to do because it's just so much to builds in this game. And this is my first build, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to present these to you going forward. But man, this isn't even maxed out yet, and I was literally destroying everything in my path. I mean, you saw the gameplay yourself, right? You saw my world tier, you saw everything. This is a build I will be molding into something even greater as I level it up. And I'll show you the final version once it gets there too. When I first played this game, I didn't know a build could be this effective and diverse. Now that I realize that, I cannot wait to make more builds with other classes. Tell me your thoughts about this one. And if you're hyped right now, then comment lit down below. Let me know you made it. Also, tell me what builds you've been using so far and if you're enjoying Outriders. That'll do it for this one, and if you haven't already, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'll catch you on my next video. Be right out.